This morning, the US and China trading warnings after a US destroyer and a Chinese warship came dangerously close in the Taiwan Strait. The near collision caught on camera by Global News, a Canadian television network, as it travelled on board a Canadian frigate taking part in a joint US-Canada freedom of navigation mission in the waters that separate China and Taiwan. The US Indo-Pacific Command confirming that the Chinese naval ship came within 150 yards of the USS Chung-hoon, picking up considerable speed before cutting across its bow and forcing the American ship to slow sharply. US officials accusing the Chinese ship of acting in an unsafe manner and violating the maritime rules of the road of safe passage in international waters. At the time of the incident, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin was in Singapore attending an international security conference of defense ministers, including those from Canada and China.
We will support our allies and partners as they defend themselves against coercion and bullying. To be clear, we do not seek conflict or confrontation, but we will not flinch in the face of bullying or coercion.
But China's defense minister firing back, calling the US ship's presence a provocation and accusing the US of trying to destabilize China. The incident comes amid mounting tensions between the US and China. Last week, a Chinese fighter jet came within 400 feet of a US reconnaissance plane over the South China Sea. And earlier this year, the US shooting down a Chinese spy balloon that flew over the US. The Biden administration now so concerned at the poor state of relations that in May, CIA Director William Burns made a secret trip to Beijing. Two US officials confirming to ABC News that Burns met with his counterparts, the highest level US visit since that spy balloon was shot down. The Biden administration is trying to stop this slide in relations with China through greater diplomatic outreach. A senior State Department official is due to make a rare trip to Beijing starting today, but China's defense minister refused to even meet with Defense Secretary Austin this week, which is a sign of how little dialogue there is right now. Patrick Reevell, ABC News, London.